Hi, I'm Alice.
And I'm Larry.
And we're Downsizing Makes Sense.
Today we're going to show you Mike Roess Goldhead Branch State Park near Keystone Heights, Florida. We're going to show you some highlights of coming into the park, the ranger station. One of the things we spent a lot of time at was going down the ravine staircase. We're going to show you a little bit of that. And then we're going to jump right into a detailed view of each campsite in the Sandhill, Turkey Oak, and Lakeview areas. So this is just the gift shop area, and I think you got something that you really wanted, right?
It wasn't really a gift shop. I just got this little hiker pin as a keepsake.
Yeah, that was really cool. We did get some firewood while we were there because it got cool at night, so it was beautiful. They don't have a lot of things there at the ranger station. This is the ravine overlook. There's some parking as you're coming into the campground. There's not really much to see here at the ravine overlook, but this is the ravine staircase.
This is what I really wanted to do. I read up on it. It's 81 steps, and we fast forwarded it a bit because it does take a while going down. But it was actually pretty cool because you can see that you're going further and further down into the ravine. Unfortunately, the trail wasn't what I thought it was going to be because part of it was closed. You'll see at the end of this section that there's a sign that basically says stop.
But of course, we didn't stop.
We did not stop.
Yeah, we climbed over and we
went
didn't get
under
very far though. Yeah.
We went under the tree and then we saw why there was a sign. Because this bridge was again closed off and we didn't take the chance. But there was a really nice stream down below.
Yeah, there's a little stream that goes all the way through the ravine, and as you take this hike, and we're going to show you little pieces of the hike that we took that are the Ridge Trail, and it was really cool. It was a fun day of the hike.
Parts of it you could hear the stream, but you couldn't really see the stream or see the ravine. But it was a nice little hike.
Yeah, we had a great time that day. It was good. It wasn't too hot either.
There was another bridge, and that bridge actually goes off to another parking spot, so you can actually park somewhere else and get from that direction. The mill site that is on the map is just a sign that says mill site. There was nothing there to see.
Yeah, there's some really cool. There's a little stream. We kept crossing over the stream. It was really neat. And then they also had this near the Lakeview campground area. This is a little view of the the lake, the Johnson Lake. Beautiful lake.
Yeah, there was an old amphitheater because this is one of Florida's oldest state parks.
Okay, so we just went over coming into the campground, going to the ranger station, which was right here, and then following down the road that goes eventually to the campsites. We showed you the ravine overlook and the ravine stairway, and we also showed a little bit of the trail that we took all the way down to the mill site here. But now I'm going to go ahead and show you coming into the campgrounds here. So first I'm going to show you the Sandhill campground, which is right here, blown up. And then I'm going to show you Turkey Oak campground, which is this part blown up. And then I'm going to jump all the way to the Lakeview area campground, which is right here. And this is the Lakeview area blown up. So this is just a detailed view of all the different campsites in Sandhill, Turkey Oak, and Lakeview. Okay, this is the Sandhill 1 through 18. Now we're coming down the road here, entering Turkey Lake and Sandhill. If you turn right here, you're going to go to Turkey Oak, but we're going to take a left, and I'm going to show you the Sandhill campsites 1 through 18. Okay, see coming up here on the right-hand side is campsite number 1. These are decent back-end sites, but they're not really huge and don't have a lot of shade cover. And this is number 2 again on the right-hand side over here.
And then across we passed number 3.
I think it skipped number 3 there.
Yeah, we saw a brief little view.
But you can see this is nice. It's a nice paved road going through here. Not everybody likes that, but this is number 4 right here.
And again, you can see there's not a whole lot of shade.
And that's number 6.
So
I'm going to cut back across here to, this is probably number 7 right here, I think.
We skipped 5, so it might have been 5.
Yeah. Coming down the road a little bit there. There's 6, going back to looking at 6 again. Okay, we're going to come up. On the next one on the right is going to be 8. And we're coming up to
7 on the left.
This is 7 on the left. So that was 5 that we just skipped back there. Whoops.
Yeah.
But yeah, some of the ones on the left-hand side.
Oh, that was a campground host.
Yeah, just for that day. They just put a sign
okay.
up for the campground.
There's number 8.
Number 8 right here. Yeah, the trees are kind of sparse on this campground.
Yes. Number 9.
Number 9 on the right. I did this tour on my bicycle with my phone and gimbal, just to try to keep it nice and smooth.
So that one must be
number 10.
Number 10.
Again, some of these are nice. They all have a fire ring and a picnic table. Yeah.
I did read somewhere that they were clearing out some of the oaks to make it back to its natural look. I'd rather see more oaks.
This looks like 13. I guess we missed 11 there.
Sorry.
That's 13.
So that must be 12.
12, yeah.
And probably 14 too, because they're right next to each other.
Yeah, there's 14. Right there, yeah. Okay, we're coming up on the right-hand side.
Should be 15.
15 right here with a nice
airstream. We always like to point out the airstreams for some reason.
Okay, across from 15 is 14. And then this is actually
16.
16. I guess I'm hopefully going to do a look back here to 14.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. There we go.
No, I think that is 17.
It's probably 17 right there.
And then the last one, 18.
Is 18. So I kind of buzzed through that kind of quickly. I didn't get a really good view of a lot of those campgrounds, but you get an idea of what Sandhill Campground looks like. Now I'm going to skip over to Turkey Oak, which is 19 through 37.
37.
And there again, we're taking a right here to go to Turkey Oak. These are definitely a little more rustic. There's not a paved road, and some of the sites are pretty sandy, and I think that you'd be having a hard time bringing a bigger rig down here. Okay, so on the left right there, that was 37, we just passed going in.
So what
I'm
is
sorry,
that?
19, we just went past 19. And I think we're gonna have 20. See if we can read these numbers here.
That does look like a pretty big site.
Yeah,
right
they're
there,
pretty good though.
And then...
Yeah, this is kind of hard to see. You can see by these campsites here, definitely more rustic. There's the little restrooms, which are actually between 20 and 21 there. So, and the next one coming up here, they didn't have the numbers marked really well either. So,
yeah. But it does look nice and roomy back there, but you can see no one put a big rig back there. That was 22,
that was 22, yeah.
See, you can tell there are smaller rigs, even though that looks like a pretty decent size.
Yeah. Hopefully you can see the numbers while you're looking through the video here. And we're coming up to, most of them are all gonna be on the left-hand side here. And I think this is gonna be 24. 23.
But this does seem a bit more
see this
shaded.
This road was bumpy.
It looks pretty rough, yeah.
And this is
24?
24, yep. Again, they're smaller. Lots of tents on this in the
yeah, I can't see
Oak.
bringing our big fifth wheel down here.
No, it would have been a little tough. It was even like the trees overhead were really low.
I do kind of like the nice,
Kind of make the
like live
turn
oak.
here. I think this is gonna be 25. I think right here, but you can see they're nice and spread apart.
Yeah.
This is 25. So quite a bit more spread apart than over in the Sandhill area, and also Lakeview, which you'll see later on. So that was the nice thing about these, is that they were much more private and spread apart.
That's probably 26.
That's 26, yep.
But again,
nice
look at all
looking
that room. Yeah.
Lots of room. I mean, good there for a small travel trailer or some tents. Didn't see a lot of big rigs back here.
And that's 27.
There should be 27 on the left coming up here. These are all going to be on the left until we hit 30.
28.
So there's 28.
A lot of these were empty.
Yeah, these all have power, but I think they all have power and water. There's 29.
Oh, that looks like a nice
the
pull
right
through.
side. Yeah, this guy had a nice little area over here.
Yeah.
It was that first campground on the right hand side.
Yeah, 29 doesn't look that bad.
And we should be coming up to 32 on this side. Again, you know, they have a lot more tree cover in here, a lot more space between the sites. And we should be coming up to 31, I think, on the right. Yeah, there's 31 on the right. And then 32 is directly across from 31 here.
You can see there's a huge open field behind those sites too. So if you have your dogs,
There's
it's
a look
nice.
back here to 32. Okay. And then we're coming up to 33 on the right. Nice little site, good tent, small camper or travel trailer. You can get in there with a Class C or a nice Class B. And then this one must be 34.
Yeah, I think it's 34.
That's 34 on the left right here. And then the rest, 35 and 36 are on the left. Yeah, so the restroom's right behind 34 and 35. And this right here is 35, I think. Yep. And then 36 coming up next, again on the left.
So there's a big gap on the right
Yes,
side.
there's lots of space between these sites, which is really nice.
Yeah.
It's 36.
So if you have a small rig and you
sweet.
want some privacy.
And this 37 is kind of all by himself over here on the right.
Which is very
There's not a lot of tree cover, but if you want your own privacy, 37 right here is the way to go.
And it backs up again to that big giant field in the back.
Yeah.
So if you have some pups with you and you want them to run around.
Okay, so that ends Turkey Oak Campground, and we're going to go and get into Lakeside now. Well, here's the blow-up map to Lakeview, which is 38 through 74.
And this is the section we were.
Yeah, so we were down in here. So you're coming up on the right-hand side is number 38. These were kind of like in an open field. 38 and 39 were like this kind of open field. It's not what I would want, but if you have a couple of people there in a group, you could have a good old time having a party out here because they were kind of off on their own right there. And then we're going to have after 38 there, after 30, now we're going to have 40 coming up on the right. And I think this is where the campground host was. He was a really cool guy. His name was Robert. He was awesome. Our power went out and he fixed the breaker for us. So we're going to come down the corner here. We're going to come in 41. And it's a nice little back end site, 41.
And there's a little more shade in this area.
Then we got 42.
Oh,
Or that's 43. Sorry, that's 43. And this is the mega rig here in 44.
That was our site.
We actually had a pretty sweet site. We loved it.
Again, it was great for the dogs in the background.
Yeah. And then we got 45 on the right again. In this little loop here, they're all going to be on the right-hand side.
46.
There's 46. Again, these all back up into this woods in the background, kind of like this little pine woods back there.
47.
There's 47. Nice little back in sight, but these could actually
48.
take some pretty good sized rigs. There's 48.
49.
Yeah,
We're going through these. Yeah, we're going pretty quickly.
49. And
50?
50. I think it was getting dark. I think I started riding the bike a little bit faster.
Well, plus these are closer together.
Yeah, absolutely.
They are right backed up against
50.
each other.
Okay, we come up to this corner. This is 51, kind of all by itself up here in the corner.
That's the one I want next time.
This one over here, this real bright
Right
one
in the
here.
corner, all by yourself.
That is pretty cool.
That is sweet.
Okay, and you'll see coming up here on the left, this is a camp host right here. They had kind of a crazy setup here, but it looks like they've been living there for a while. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they were a campground host or what the deal was.
And back there, where it says sites 61 through 74.
That's where we're going to next,
Yeah.
61 through 74. So we're going to start off with the amphitheater is going to be, you come down this road, the amphitheater is on your right-hand side. We'll probably have some photos at the end about that. That was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, we had a short little video of the lake.
But these sites on the right-hand side have the best views
They
in the
are
entire campground.
sweet.
Yeah, you have to have a pretty small rig to get in there, but these were awesome. So this is 68. That's going to be the first one coming up on our right-hand side. And these are meant for some small rigs. You'll see that these are people with the small trailers or tents.
But these are truly Lakeview.
So that's 68 right there. I probably didn't show it, but 67 is directly across from 68 on the left. And this next one is 69 with a small little mini Airstream there.
Which was very cool too.
Right.
But again, you can see the lake in the background.
Yeah, these got the awesome views.
Nice
right there.
breeze.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they did have the bathrooms right across from them.
Yeah, well, they weren't too far. They were kind of a little walk into the
Yeah, I
woods.
guess.
You know, there was nothing that was going to bother them. Then I kind of cut back over here to 65.
And you can see that building in the background.
Right.
It was
There
the
you go.
bathroom.
65, and this must be
64.
64 right beside it. And I'm going to cut back over and show 71 here. 71, and then 72 is coming.
That's 71.
That's 71 right here. Okay.
Yeah. Which is a nice spot too, because look, it's kind of
All
at
these
the
ones
end.
right here had
Yeah.
awesome views. Even the next one, even 73 was not too bad.
63.
There's 63. These are kind of on the inside, all kind of backing up to the restroom, bathroom area. Most people just had tents in those areas.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I think this is 73 right there. And there's 62. So that must have been 72. This is 62. And we're going to be coming up to 73 on our right here. So let's look back on 72.
Which is a pretty good spot
There
too.
we go.
Look at how secluded you are there.
Yeah, these are pretty nice.
Yeah.
And looking back over here to 61. Okay, we're going to exit back out of this section right here. We're going to cut back down the road through the middle of Lakeview, and we're going to have 60 on our left-hand side right here. These again are kind of all backed up toward that area where the bathrooms are. These are mostly just for tents. I didn't see anybody with rigs in these, but 59 is right beside the. These actually have concrete pads. This, I think it was 59 and 58 here on the left,
Because
and then across from them is 56 and 55 on the right.
59 and 58 were
I guess I had to wait
handicap accessible.
Right. So here's 55 and 56 on the right, and then these handicap ones are 59 and 58. We're on either side of the pathway that takes you to the restrooms, and then across from that we have 54, and then 53 here on the right-hand side. And I think the last site I'm going to probably see is going to be 57 on the left.
Now we did use the laundry facility.
And there's 57 on the left.
Yeah, right back there.
Yeah, back in that bathroom, they have bathrooms and a washer and a dryer, which is actually pretty cool.
I hope you enjoyed our video of Gold Head Branch State Park near Keystone Heights, Florida. Please like and subscribe, and feel free to leave comments or questions. We have included in the description a link to the official Florida State Park website. Again, thank you for watching from Downsizing Makes Sense.